A little bit low on my edges. Hi. Been at that sofa, I'ma beat me. This brush ain't hard at all. You can still get the job done. Okay. I kind of like this Quench by Auntie Jackie. It's just moisture intensive leave-in conditioner. Anyway, how are you? Oh, let me share the live out and get this off the screen. Welcome in, welcome in. You guys are just on time. I'm just now clicking on. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Spirit Teams, for always leading us and guiding us down the right path. Only the Spirit Guides and Spirit Team is leading us down the right path. All out in this portal. Thank you so much for always making sure we're at our highest form, moving and grooving the way that we need to get to our highest self, even though we're at our highest self. Well, we want to be at our even higher self. All right. All right, y'all already know. Go ahead and start tapping on that screen. And we're just going to jump right into it. Lately, I've just been jumping into it and getting the message on. Oh. Just mix that up. My bad. These cards are sticky. What angel numbers do we have for the collective today? Hi, how are you, Danielle? How are you, Bree? At the bottom, we have 1011. It says take action. This is a call to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Okay. This could be about focus. Like, you see how I just read one and then I started thinking about something else? This could be about you focusing right now. Doing a focus meditation, like with frequency, may help just to put you in a better mood in the morning. More, if you do deal with ADHD, ADD, making sure that you are staying calm, okay? Not letting anything over here or over there get you too invested into it, okay? 666 is out here. It says reflect. It says several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need this a mental shift towards the greater optimism. Okay? Self-assurance and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice and pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. This could be like a throat chakra um, activation here for somebody. Or this also could be somebody finally speaking their truth here. It says love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. 2020. This is confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will be a benefit to the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. That was 2020. Thank you. 0550. Okay. It says get some fresh air. Call some pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon be involved with an exciting new project or you will go on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. Okay. So let's get a couple of positive affirmations before we get into the message. Thank you for the follow. Y'all, please do not mind my thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Please do not mind my fire alarm. I'm trying to get the man to come in here and fix it, y'all, okay? Just like the moon, I will go through phases. Strong, brave, and bold. I know my soul is truly beautiful. This is definitely giving. You're going to have to say something to somebody. And you're going to have to stick up for yourself. Or you're going to have to be strong and bold about something. It's literally telling you your assumptions and beliefs are correct. Use your talents and gifts, like your intuition. Use your gifts, your God-given gifts. Whoever gave it to you, you know what I'm saying? Use those gifts. Even though people, I need cold, solid proof before I could actually, you don't need that because you already feeling what's going on. You already seen it in a dream. You've seen, you know what I'm saying? There's something going on that I feel like you already know the answer to. And in order for you to address this, you might have to become somebody different in order to address it. You might have to use a different side of your personality to address it. This could be you going from you not really cutting people off for real, like you just, let them linger in your life, let them linger in your energy. This could be, you going from that to you cutting people off, cutting people out of your energy, cutting people, friendships, anything that isn't serving you. You're just going around slicing and dicing and releasing. Baby. This could be you being the one switching up on people. Like it says, just like the moon, I will go through phases, like not in a bad way, but just because you're no longer in that phase of where that person satisfies you anymore. And they, people do that all the time. There is a way to do it. where you're honest with people, but you don't owe people an explanation. But, honesty is the best policy when it comes to these type of things. Like I said, you might be moving on from somebody. You might be ready to go outside and not continue to stay in the same space that you've been in. Look, the 4 cups at the bottom of the deck, I'm telling y'all. You're not taking anybody's shit anymore. This card, it talks about this older lady right here is trying these coffees at a coffee shop. She's at a new coffee shop and she's trying to figure out what type of coffee she likes. So they're giving her, you see, she has 4 cups right there. They gave her basically all the flavors and she didn't like none of them. And some would say that she was being too picky. She should have just bought a cup of coffee, whatever. But some would also say, like, you know what? You don't have to accept anything. Those are your taste buds. That's your life. You don't have to accept just anything just so you can be with somebody, just so you can be in a relationship, just so you can have somebody to say that they're your man or whatever. You don't. Whatever you feel like will create the most stability within yourself, so that way your home will be stabilized. Which is, body, mind, and spirit. Oh, thank you guys for tapping on the screen. I was not expecting to get 2.5K right now. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Somebody is closing out a cycle. Look at this 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. And that's just telling me, like, there's something going on. You could be living with someone, right? Hi, you could be, this could just be about stability in general. Okay, the World card, the Sun card, the High Priestess, and the Lovers card came out. And this is like something is ending when it comes to the way that you listen to yourself. When you find out information about someone, about a lover, about anyone, if you have to use your intuition, it's like you're changing the way that you view that person in general. That deceptive energy is not hitting the same in 2026. And I definitely feel you for wanting to actually find love that feels like love, that looks like love, that is love, versus being in relationships that aren't considered that. This could even be friendships. This could even be with family. Yeah. It's like you've discovered a new side of yourself, a new part of yourself, something else that's going on in life. And so I feel like with that discovery, you have like also like started to see people for who they were. It's like you change your sex. Oh, it's 11:11. It's like you change your perspective within yourself, and then you started to see people for who they were themselves. Like it's like before, maybe you had this perception of yourself that was kind and nice and all these things, but then you realize like, well, this wasn't working for me. So I had to learn how to put myself in a better position in life. Sometimes I have to say no. Sometimes I have to set a boundary. Thank you for the follow. Those types of things. And it might have took you a long time to get there. But you have to realize you have to use that inner strength to be bold about it. Be bold about your boundaries in your home. Be bold about your children. Be bold about the way other people are making you feel. And like I said, like I just feel this, like if I got to use my intuition to figure out what's going on with us, then I don't want your ass around, period. I need full clarity. I need you to be on top of whatever, whatever if you need to break up with me, or if you don't want to be my friend anymore, or if it's something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got to do this. Not in 2026. You don't have to fucking stick around in relationships with your parents even, if that's not something that you want, or if that's not something that's bringing you, peace. We ain't even gonna get into all the energy vampire shit and how people will just take from you. We're not even gonna even communicate that part because I think we're past that part at this point. I think we're past the part where people are. Oh, somebody said something, y'all. I'm sorry. When I'm in the middle of my message, it's hard for me to stop reading sometimes. Stop and read. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Look at the Fool card. Finna take a whole leap of faith. As us with the deck, it's like, oh, you already took a leap of faith on, your peace. And I don't think you plan. I think that is something that you should stick to. Don't play about you. You want somebody in your life that don't play about you? You don't play about you. So the Fool card, you want to be in reverse? Yeah, the Fool card ended up coming out in reverse. Somebody's not moving forward. And I think that it's only because you feel like because it's going to be a burden. But isn't it more a burden to get inflammation in your body because you're constantly stressed out and not living in your truth? What about your nervous system? I mean, it definitely deserves to be regulated. Definitely. Definitely. I don't know why I'm here and tell the truth, shame the devil. And maybe that saying was made because when you tell the truth and you live in your truth, nothing can come in and try to, say, hey, like, I know you're desperate enough for this little thing that I'm gonna dangle in front of your face, or I know like you're insecure, so I'm gonna play on them insecurities and tell you some bullshit so you can still stick by my side or whatever. Like, people can't come do that when you're completely confident in your steps and your movement and whatever it is that you do. And maybe confidence will come later, but you have to start making those steps and trusting yourself and understanding, even though you don't know what's on the other side of a lot of things, and trusting yourself, you just have to go. Because when it gets to the point where being in a place is harder than being alone, then it's yeah, so I feel like you guys are closing out that cycle slowly but surely. You guys are coming into the realization that just you as a person, as one person, you can only handle but so much. You can only handle but so much. You can only go through but so much before it's just like, before you literally feel unalived. And you don't even have to actually physically unalive, but that feeling, I know that feeling. Defeat. It's too many. Yeah. Y'all, these cards came out just like this. So I'm going to read them like that too. Page of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. It's more of a burden to deal with someone who is adding more to your plate. Even if it's just you having to follow your intuition, right? And when people be like, oh, you picked up on something, that's simple. Like, that's extra shit that you got to do. You got to come up with a new plan now when you get rid of this person. So that's extra shit that you have to do. So that's not no light work, following your intuition. That's not something that we're going to just be like, oh yeah, I followed my, no. You actually followed your intuition and transformed yourself into something different. Every decision that you made, every single decision that you made, choosing yourself over bullshit. I'm not telling you to choose yourself over, you know what I'm saying, over small inconveniences and things like that. I'm saying choose yourself. When you choose yourself, you can still choose it. Other people can still be involved. It's just a point that if the person is more of a burden, or they're in competition with you, or if it's something like that, you just kind of gotta and I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody, if this is somebody's parents or something, but you see how she's sweeping it out the door? Like, Like, yeah, there's some people who use a dustpan inside the house and some people who just completely sweep shit out the door. And this is what it is. I put this right down on top of the world card because this is what's going to make you complete it. When you finally pack up those things that you're not using anymore, that aren't useful. Okay? Now, I like to say this term because people have it kind of confused. When you are useful, okay, you're not a burden. Like, you're more of a help, you're more of an assistance. Like, you have knowledge. Like, people don't have to worry about leaving their purse around you type shit. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're useless, it's like you're going to make everything worse. You're going to continue to keep trying to sabotage every single moment of our friendship, our relationship, our, mother-daughter relationship, whatever dynamic. If you want to continuously sabotage those things, you know what I'm saying? And then expect for people to want to continue to stick around. No, like, you're useless. I can't do anything with this. Every time I come around, I'm a week later still thinking about the interaction that I had with you. You feel what I'm saying? Confused, not knowing what the fuck, or sometimes you get into a petty ass argument or argument that has absolutely nothing to do, you feel what I'm saying, with anything. You feel me? And you're like, what? Like, I had somebody try to argue with me about something, but their argument was weak. Like, I'm telling this person the truth, and then they're like, no excuses. And I'm like, that was weak as hell. Like, you don't even have a point that you're trying to make. You just you just want to have some shit to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like you just want to be mad about some shit. And instead of addressing how you actually feel, addressing your insecurity or whatever the fuck it is that you're feeling, you want to come at me and act like my cognitive dissonance ain't on point. Like, the fuck? No, I see exactly what's going on. I see what you're saying. I see what you're doing. Yeah, and that's okay. And that's, you know what? I love Tim's for making that. Hi, got us a light. I love Tim's for making that song because that is exactly how I feel. When I have to use my intuition, when I have to tell somebody, hey, like, sweetheart, we're not compatible. We keep trying to make this shit work and it's not working. And it might be working for them because they're in Delulu land, but it's not working for me because I'm right here on Earth in real live reality. And in reality, certain moves and certain things being said, baby, we can't deal with that type of stuff. I'm ready to go discover something new now. I'm ready to walk away. I'm ready to transform who the fuck I am so I'll never have to see, you know what I'm saying, run across a person like you again. Six of Pentacles, yes. If it's not equal give and take, if I feel like I'm giving, I'm giving, giving, and giving 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 and giving, I'm giving you grace. I'm giving you stuff in return from the stuff, the correct breadcrumbs you're giving me. I'm giving you also more than that. Then you also, me just being a good person, and when I fuck with you, you also getting all of that shit too. Like, what? Right. Exactly. Exactly. You literally telling me that you're going to do something. This is how a lot of people got cut off in my life too. You telling me that you're going to do something, and then when it comes to when you're supposed to do it, you don't do it. You telling me you're going to do something, but when it's time to, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to pull up, when it's time to actually show action behind that shit, I don't see nobody. I mean, it just be crickets. Bitch get ghosted. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? That's why a lot of people just don't have a good standing and they just probably won't ever get there. It's 11:22 on my clock. Because of that reason. Because when it was time for you to show up, you did not show up. And it's nothing against people. Let me get this straight. It's nothing against people, right? It's against their actions. It's against the fact that they felt the need to have to do some crazy shit or do something to you or sneak behind you or be in competition or doing something like that. That is the thing that's just like, you feeling the need to do that is a turnoff. Yeah. Yeah. And here I am giving, 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 and giving, and giving. And of course, in any relationship, you're going to expect equal give and take. I don't know why people feel like somebody's supposed to be subservient to somebody else, or somebody's supposed to like be lower or less than in any situation. Like what? Let's take the scale off of who's lower and less than, because there's a lot of people out here who think that monetary gain makes you higher than a lot of people. But I mean, if you're a person of high honor, you're not. I mean, yeah, you got money, but you know what I'm saying? You're not moving any type of way. You wanna have fucking respect out here. You gotta be fucking respectful. Yeah, you gotta be respectful to people. Ain't nobody sitting around playing with their energy no more. Look, tower card. Ain't nobody sitting around playing no more. And I think that that's why we just, as spiritual people, just need to continue down that path. Like, it's okay to tell people no. It's okay to be like, look, I don't like the way I feel when I'm around you. It's okay to be like, you know what? Fuck it. Walk away. Walk away. Hmm. It's like I always tell people too, especially people with competition, people with like these very competitive spirits. You ain't joined a sport, but you steady want to comfort somebody who already has built something for themselves, and maybe you just already have been established yourself. The Seven Pentacles, it's just making me feel like y'all try to comfort those type of people because y'all think there is a competition between two people when it comes to success. But you got your thing and your gift and your talent, and I got my gift and my talent. So how the fuck is it a competition? When you got your journey and the things you got to do every day, and I got my journey and the things I got to do every day. We're two different people, right? And then see the way my life works, and I'll just share this with y'all. Sometimes I can look like I'm falling behind. Sometimes it looks like I don't got shit going on. Nothing's happening. You feel what I'm saying? All that shit. And then the next thing you know, she'll just be like, and let me see it. Bend that ass over. I'm a meet. So you don't even want to be a competition with somebody like me, because I'll be up all of a sudden. I'll be up all of a sudden, and then what? You feel what I'm saying? Because I've been sitting here building brick by brick every day. I'm just telling y'all, brick by brick every single motherfucking day. Guess what? One day I was able to just put all the bricks up. One day somebody came along and was like, hey, I'll help you build this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly how it works. When they talk about favor ain't fair, I've been hearing that all week. Favor ain't fair, favor ain't fair. Yeah, because favor is for the people who's actually putting in the work, taking those leaps of faith, watching how they treat people. They're actually grateful for the things they already have. That's work. To see what you have and want more, but still be like, you know what, but I'm happy for this right now. And I know I'll be able to get more. That's why I tell y'all to write down 10 things that y'all are grateful for. Because that'll really, really help you to be able to sustain. Like, sometimes it's like, when I write down things that I'm grateful for, I go and find other things that I'm grateful for, right? And that helps me to sustain a positive, what did it say? Yeah, a mental shift towards the greater optimism. Because guess what? I know just like I got these manifestations, I can get more. Right? Just like I got, you know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about, because it's bringing up food insecurity for some reason, but this is just something that I went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be a part of the reading, but it could be, right? Some people be saying I should be on point. But it's about food insecurity, right? So I was dependent on food stamps for a minute, the link card, whatever you want to call it, right? And I hated doing the paperwork. I hated doing the paperwork. I hated having to go up there 8 times just for them to approve me for $300-$400. Like, I was so done. I was so burnt out. And so then I was called to just let it go. I was supposed to recertify. They had ended up taking the food stamps. When was that, last year? And then I was supposed to recertify to get... Hold on, y'all. I just hear somebody banging on my door. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Yes. And so I had got off the food stamps, when I was called to get out the food stamps or whatever, when I just never recertified or whatever, right? Okay, then that's exactly when they started to like they took the food stamps and then they're like making all these stipulations of the reasons why, the things of that nature, right? You can't have it or you can't have it and what you can spend it on or what you can't spend it on. And I was like, this having food stamps creates a food insecurity within a lot of people. And I was telling people, go to the food bank. Go to the food bank. Even if you get food stamps every month, go to the food bank. Fill up your deep freezer. Well, you know what I'm saying? So they can not have a food insecurity. They get fresh vegetables, fresh everything. You feel what I'm saying? And not everything is going to be top tier, but guess what? It's free. And you don't have to go and fill out 30,000 pieces of paper for it. And you don't have to go and you feel what I'm saying? You just go on the day that they are presented and you get your food. And this is how I was able to even like sustain for a while by going to different food banks, going to different food banks. And so with that being said, my food insecurity left because now I'm able to balance it out with something else, with another way. Because what God always makes a way. The universe always is going to make a way, give you an opportunity to, release yourself of something that is giving you an insecurity. So I feel like this is the moment where you guys are at. You guys are at the moment where you have this opportunity to release yourself of something that has been giving you some sort of burden, some sort of sense of like trapness, and I say trapness, but like it's like bogged down in the everyday with this person is hell. I don't know if you guys ever like been around somebody who was in competition with you, or you can if you're able to recognize that, right? But just understand that they're gonna try to make it harder on you, regardless. And you know what, with this collective, I really want to, just congratulate you guys for really going down your spiritual journey, even though it's been taking you guys a long, long time. I'm going to encourage you guys to keep going because it's so worth it once you get past all the basically when you're able to get to a point of peace. It's not really the things on the outside are going to stop, like, you know what I'm saying? Like people, places, things, they, all those things. It's like I'm at a place of peace though within myself because I have this filter, or I have this ability to discern, or I have this ability to, I'm leaning more into my natural abilities. I'm leaning more into the parts of me that when something says it's not right, I just fucking believe it. And that right there is some sort of peace that, you really can't get all the time. Especially when you're dealing with somebody in competition, or somebody who wants to burden you, or somebody who wants to, literally see the world burn. Like, for real. Look at split the deck at the Ten of Cups. Like, for real. Look, I'm telling y'all. Ace of Wands. It took y'all a long time to get here, but I'm telling y'all are literally at the point where this is why this card came out. Your assumptions and beliefs, I'm going to read it again. It says your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it also encourages you to use your talents and gifts because it can be a benefit to the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. You know how your money will be blocked sometimes, like the universe, your spirit guides and spirit teams will block your money if you're around somebody who you would spend your money on, that does not have your best interest at heart, that wouldn't spend money on you, that wouldn't do this for you. They'll get their money and disappear. They talk about you real bad. Like, you get what I'm saying? So when I get a card like that and it tells me like my gifts and talents can bring me profits to the world and to my pockets, it's definitely telling me like something is blocking me from using these gifts and talents. Something is blocking me from being able to create something for myself. Yeah. Four of Pentacles came out here. It says treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. And Four of Pentacles is just always reminding me of someone who is saving, or who needs to save, or who is saving their energy. in this new beginning, I'm telling you guys are headed in a new beginning. You close out the cycle, but it's kind of like making its way through. So you got to just give it a little bit more time to adjust. Because it's like you adjusted to being with this person, so now you have to adjust not being with this person, or you adjusted to being in this place. Now you have to adjust to not being in this place. It's like you adjusted to, you know, any new place, any new mindset, right? You have to adjust. You have to continue to keep making decisions based off of that in order to bring whatever it is, you know, whatever manifestation into reality, or whatever it is, whatever change you're trying to make. And that's, I literally just said manifestation. Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. I believe something that that has been held back from you for a long time is really coming. It's like rapid fire coming towards you. I always tell people, Erykah Badu, her songs may seem random, but she really knew what the fuck she was talking about. It says peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. She was not lying. She was not lying. Every single time you learn a lesson in your healing process, peace and blessings come. Every single time you come, you hit one of these, you transform, peace and blessings come. Yeah. And this is a clear sign that you need to move away from somebody, because look, the Seven of Wands is here. I don't know if you guys can see on this card, but this girl is being held accountable, basically. But it came out in reverse. People who don't want to be held accountable for their lives or for what they say, what they do, how they act, that's a clear sign. Like, oh, you want to just do shit to me, and then I have nothing to say about it. Like, it's kind of fucked up to feel that way. Like, that you get to say whatever, do whatever, go out your way, create unhealthy, you know, circumstances, make me feel less than, and make me feel like I'm stupid, right? But then when I'm holding you accountable for it, now you don't want to do that. But you was big and bad when you thought that I was weak. I was too weak to hold you accountable for it. That's the part that I feel like people miss with a lot of people out here in this world. When they think that they can topple down on you or beat down on you, they will. And this is how, like I said, this is how you know. When this is how you know, and I call them punks, right? Because this is how you know, not in a, you know, I just think that, you know, back in the day, because back in the day when you were a punk, like, you picked on somebody that wasn't your size, right? All that extra, I don't know. But that's exactly the energy here. It's like somebody thought that you were weak in the spirit, weak in the energy, weak in your security within yourself. And that's why they come, and instead of holding themselves accountable for what they do to you, they continue to keep beating down on you. And this is what causes you to feel less than and less than and less than and less than more and more, because now, you know, this person feels like they have control over your emotions. They have control over your energy. So when you try to stop it and hold them accountable, right? When you try to transform, they're going to do everything in their power to stop that. And this is why it's been taking you so long to get to a point where maybe you could leave this person, and maybe you could move forward from this person in your energy, because every single time you try to transform, here comes this person, right? Because they want to keep you at this lower level, so that way you accept anything, because they felt like you accepted anything in the beginning. People who don't have high self-esteem within themselves, they have to do fucked up shit to people in order to feel powerful, because they don't feel powerful just being. So when you it's like, as you're going through life, just understand that people who don't want to take responsibility for the things that they've actually done or they actually said, it's you know, it's no longer about, oh, I love them, and oh, I wish I could be with them. It's about, like, okay, if I want to build something with you, I can't. Because if bricks go missing from this house, hi, Jenny, right? And nobody knows what happened to the bricks, because don't nobody want to be accountable. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Then we just missing bricks. There's no solution, right? I'm gonna give another example. Let's say you're dating somebody and you find out that he's a liar. There's so many things that can transpire by you accepting that person in their lives, right? They're a liar and they don't tell the truth. They don't hold themselves accountable for telling the truth. So now I don't want you around my kids. It's either one, you're going to be lying to me in my face and laughing at me behind my back and my kids are going to see it, or you're going to be trying to do some shit to me or my kids and think that, you know what I'm saying, you can just lie and get your way out of it, right? Or, thank you so much for the heart me. Or there's going to be a sense of you feeling like, I believe you. So then you keep lying. And you think every single time I come at you with that accountability that you could just say whatever and I'll just lead out your face. Like, no. 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 Same thing. Can't build nothing with nobody like that. Can't do nothing with nobody. Can't trust you with no money. How am I gonna be in a relationship and eventually not be able to trust the person that I live with money? I know if I give you this money to go pay the bill, or if you give me the money to go pay the bill gonna get paid. The fuck? Thank you, Jenny. Okay? So this is what it is. This is essentially what it is. This is why you're transforming. It's not so you can change the other person and hold this person accountable to the utmost, you know what I'm saying? Nah, they finna get that shit anyway, because Karma, she ain't been playing with folks. Like, for real, it's time for you to move out of these people's way. If you haven't already taken a leap of faith out of this situation, okay, you're still transforming. We're not going to sit here and say that you're not transforming, because you are. And a lot of y'all, I feel like y'all already closed out the cycle. Y'all just have not physically moved on yet. It's been a long time coming, but whatever this person got coming towards them, it's coming. They might not want to hold themselves accountable for what the hell they do, but guess what? I mean, they're going to be held. They're going to be held to the highest extent of the law. So you ain't got to worry about that. Look, you just sit back and enjoy your blessings that you got from transforming and actually, learning your lesson from this situation. And maybe it might hurt a little bit. Because I'm a real person. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you're just going to be sitting back having a good time, da 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 da. Maybe it might hurt a little bit to see this person go through it, or maybe it might hurt a little bit to have to ghost this person, or, you know what I'm saying, treat this person accordingly. But shit, this is how they want to be treated. If people want to be treated with the utmost respect, then they would be fucking respectful, period. If people wanted you to believe them, they wouldn't fucking lie. Like, dead ass. If people wanted you to really love on them and be there for them and, you know what I'm saying, coexist with them in a very peaceful and loving manner, then baby, that's what the fuck would have happened. And a lot of times relationships go down because of that fucking word accountability. Motherfuckers don't want to be fucking accountable for what they do. Or now they want to bring up some shit that you did or said or whatever. Now that, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. You're grown as fuck. When you do something, that is your choice. Regardless of whether you want it to be or not. I feel like a lot of times that's something that we need to, like, start looking at, to be like, you're a grown man, you're a grown woman. What the fuck? Like, are you a child? Do you not know how to control yourself? Let me see your ID. Like, for real. Is anybody that thinks they're about to come along and be harmful to the collective on purpose? Yeah, they got another thing coming. And like I said, that was a phase that you was in, where you was allowing people to do that shit. Now we phasing out of that shit. And the whole world is phasing out of that shit. Not just you. Not just you. Not just you. So many people are starting to see what's really going on out here in the world. Like waking up. Like wake up. They need a wake up call, definitely. That's why I said that, because this is gonna be a big huge wake up call. If you really want to get their attention, if you really want them to, like, you feel what I'm saying, feel some type of way, I think the best thing for you to do is let that person know how you feel and walk away. I feel like liars and people who don't want to hold themselves accountable shouldn't even get a chance to fucking respond. 11:44. Especially if you've already had this conversation. We've already been through it. We've already been up, down, to the side. We've already tried. The fuck, like, no. Up, down, to the side, baby, we tried. Baby, it is what it is at this point. Somebody gonna get broken up with. Or somebody finna lose a friend or something like that in the collective. I think you guys are gonna break up with somebody, and you guys are going to just move on with your life. Look, ships feel funny. Ships feel funny sometimes. I made this card literally for these times like this. Thank you, Spirit. Like, when you're shifting, you're going into a person that you've never been before, it's going to feel funny to be like, I got to let this person go. But eventually, it's just going to be like, oh, well, you don't want to act right? Glad I didn't share my body with you. Like, that's how it's going to be like, oh, you don't respect people? Oh, okay. Slowly backing out. Because what? You don't know how to be accountable? It's gonna feel, and I'm not saying you're gonna laugh. I be laughing. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're gonna laugh and you're gonna be mad, like evil or anything like that. But it's definitely gonna feel like it's definitely gonna get easier. With every day of you choosing yourself, every day of you choosing to do something that you know is gonna be good for you. Look, say how you feel and prove it. Come on, Spirit. Okay? Stop saying, oh, I'm gonna leave you. Oh, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. And don't actually leave. Stop telling people, oh yeah, well, That's why ghosting culture exists. Because some people really do, like, I'm not even gonna sit here and say that that's not disrespectful to ghost people, but it definitely is. Like, if I know you're gonna try to convince me to be with you after I've already made the decision not to be with you, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through you going back over, oh, because you leave me and now I'm going to start trying to do something to make you feel bad for me. Or, like all that extra shit. Like, oh, I'm going to unalive myself because, like, what? No. Sorry, TikTok, I'm writing a book. Do not start with me today. Okay? You know how people get when you want to leave. Especially if they're a person that don't want to be accountable. They're going to say anything. They're going to do anything to keep you there. I don't know who that's for. What about you and your needs? Come on. What about you and your needs? What about you? I was just talking to somebody the other day about that. Like mother is really like, this is where the resentment will settle in with the mother. Because the man will impregnate her, get married to her, and then act like, oh yeah, stay at home with the kids, never come outside, never do anything, just sit right there on the shelf and wait for me to come in so you can do whatever I want you to do. And that be the relationship dynamic. Never taking her out, never making her feel pretty, never doing, you feel what I'm saying? Never doing anything for her outside of, you feel what I'm saying? Doing shit when she's mad at you. When you feel like she's mad at you. Now you want to love bomb her or some shit. Like, that right there is no way to live. We should be going on vacations. We should be going outside. Even if we're just walking on the beach. If we're exercising together, we should be spending time together in a relationship. Nobody should be like, but what about me in a relationship? Everybody needs to be included in a family. Nobody's sitting off over here to the side, not getting any attention or not getting any love, right? Because what about them and their needs? And that should always be something at the forefront of your mind. What about you and your needs and your peace and your relaxation and the things that you need out of life? You need people to be there for you when you're going through something too. You need people to be there for you when you have, when you end something too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you lose your job. The last thing you need when you lose your job, this is man or woman, is somebody that's going to be in your life constantly nagging the fuck out of you about it. Because at that moment, you need compassion. At that moment, you need to be heard. What happened? That's what need to be. What the fuck come out of motherfucking mouth? If you feel what I'm saying? Hey, are you okay? You need me to come up there? Yeah, come up there. Like, what the fuck? Like, where is the fucking having my back? Where is that? You get what I'm saying? And people don't have that anymore. They just want you to do for them, be there for them, have them, and don't even consider it. And this is where I want you guys to feel like, understand, like, if somebody is taking you for granted to the point where they don't want to be accountable for what they say and do, then you need to excommunicate their ass right on out of your life. You are more than capable. Start showing up for you. It'll pay off in the end. Exactly. These cards came out together and they just went so well with this reading. You are more than capable of leaving somebody behind that does not even serve you. When you start showing up for yourself, because see, this is what I'm talking about, actual real self-love. When you love yourself, you're not going to let anybody put you through a damn thing. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get understanding. You're going to start showing up for, you know what I'm saying, the things that you want out of life. And if I don't feel like showing up for myself, then somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. Something's got to go. Something's making me feel some type of way. No. When I start feeling discouraged, when I know that I'm more than capable of, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to have to sit with that uncomfortable feeling. I'd rather sit with the shit that feel funny and transform than sit there and continue to keep suffering. I know you're not going to do for me. I know you're not going to be there for me. I know you're not going to, consider me. So why am I still here? There's so many people. There's so many women. Look on TikTok. Look up, women who are talking about their divorce. There's so many women who are getting divorced because they realize that they sat there and they wasted their fucking time with that man. Confirmation. Good afternoon, grand afternoon to you. For real. 10 years, 20 years, you was with somebody and you thought that that's what it was supposed to be like. Just ignoring your needs, ignoring your wants, ignoring your dreams, ignoring everything that came to you. Everybody else ignoring it, so you ignoring it too. Maybe you might crash out every now and again because you can't bottle in, you know what I'm saying, everything. Shit. But yeah. Sometimes that comes off as mental illness. Like, you actually can develop a mental illness from not standing in your truth. Some people develop physical ailments for not standing in their truth. Cancer, lupus, all those things for not being able to stand in their truth. Telling lies, living a lie. And people are living a lie all the time. It's not just people who are doing fucked up shit that are living a lie. You as a collective who wouldn't hurt anybody or do anything could also be living a lie too. Lying to yourself that your needs or things that you want should be put on the back burner, while everybody else receives the goodness from you everything that you get, everything that you need to do for yourself gets put on the back burner. That's a fucking lie. Because you can't give more to somebody else than what you can give to yourself. And if you can't even give yourself patience, time, you know what I'm saying, to figure it out, I'm telling you. Yeah. Uh-huh. And the type of person I'm talking about, this person, when you try to set a boundary with this person, they do not like that shit. Because, see, boundaries happen before you got to be accountable for something sometimes. And they, baby, motherfuckers do not like you when you clock their teeth. Oh, I see what type of time you on. And this is what you can't do. This is what you ain't finna do. Because if you can clock it, like this is what I'm saying. You guys are transformed because you guys are actually using your discernment. Thank you for the follow. You know, you guys are actually participating in the energy. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. It says don't let somebody move in, man, friend, or random. That's for somebody. Don't let that guys move in. And this could be just in the general sense, or this could literally be somebody trying to move in your shit. No. No. People need to have their own place. Especially when it comes to relationships. Now, if this card didn't come out, somebody came and asked you to live with them for a little while, you know what I'm saying? Put boundaries up, you know, all that extra shit. But this card came out, so it says no. No. Sit in silence so you can hear the messages clearly. Yeah, that's another one too. If you guys are doing your own tarot readings or if you guys are doing meditation or something like that, just try to sit in as much silence as possible to get the messages clearly. If you guys are channeling, okay, I would go in the bathroom and go in your car to channel because those are the best places to channel. But yeah, sit in silence. Like, you know, sometimes the answer just comes to you when you're sitting in silence. Versus you trying to seek the message. Like, let's say I ask the universe about something, right? If I sit right here long enough, they gonna answer it. You know what I'm saying? I say they because it's infinite, you know, they're everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's exactly the message. Like, sit there long enough, you'll see. You'll be like, I'm just sitting here in silence. Like, people who can't sit in silence, like, they're not at peace. They're not at peace. They don't have peace within themselves to be able to sit with it. Sit with themselves. Sit with their thoughts. And I'm telling you, if that's where you're at right now, where you can't sit in silence, sit with yourself, it's time for you to learn how to do that. Cut all the lights off and just lay there. Sit there. Fall asleep, fall asleep. Let your body just do what it do. Learn to sit and not know what's going on around you, even though you're in your home, right? Learn to sit in the dark and say, you know, I'm safe. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm abundant. I'm good. I don't have nothing to worry about. Especially when you really are safe, right? Especially when you really are safe. It's about like your nervous system and you being able to get the necessarily messages that you need. You can't do that if you're all clouded and fucked up and, you know, thinking about Tom, Dick, Harry, and all them. You know what I'm saying? And not even paying attention, you know what I'm saying, to what it is you're supposed to be thinking about, you know? And when you sit in silence, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? Is the biggest one. That's how you transform. I've done that in somebody's face. Be like, what can I learn from this? They probably was like, what can I learn from this? Confirmation sirens. If you don't believe me, that shifts all types of energy. When you go from being a victim to being a person who can take this lesson and learn and move forward, you just instantly did that shit just like that. Being like, okay, let me calm down. What am I supposed to be learning from this? When you're at peace too, it really, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't gonna cap you down. It's not gonna take much for you to get, you literally finna go 0 to 100 because you're trying to protect your peace. Now you got something that you're gonna protect. Sometimes you protecting your peace, you'll do that before you protect yourself in situations. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, when I start feeling some type of way inside of my body, done. Like I can't, like I'm not about to do it. I'm not. You are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down. Turn these cards over. So don't you bring me down today. 8K, thank you so much, last 99RR. I appreciate it. Yeah, tapping. I know somebody else be tapping, but that's the only one I've been seeing consistently. Your enemies are going through it right now. That's what somebody needs to know. Period. I love to hear it. Your enemy's going through it right now. A lot of people are going through it right now. They want to be enemies so fucking bad. These folks wanted to be so fucking big and bad. I'm talking about, like, it's the part that really pisses me off about a lot of people, because when this card came out, they didn't want to be accountable after they did whatever they did. They gonna be accountable. Ain't no running from it, baby. You gonna get your shit. And this could be somebody totally different. This don't even have to be the actual person that we're talking about. This could be somebody totally different who's getting it. Karma said, retrograde is revise and review. If you don't like what's going on, take a step back within. This is how you know you're receiving karma. If you actually are able to stop yourself and be like, have I done this to somebody? Even in a lower sense, like, of course it's going to be tenfold. So you got to think about, like, if it's tenfold, then whatever I did to somebody else is probably, I didn't think of it as a big deal. I didn't think of it as something that, you know what I'm saying, that could actually be even bigger. Like, it can be made even bigger. And I don't know, maybe these people are learning what karma is or who karma is. Maybe she just, was ready. The divine masculine's been catching it. I'm not even gonna lie. Lately, divine masculines have been catching it if you've been on that fucking bullshit. You either met somebody that you really, really like and you're obsessed with, and they don't even want to fuck with you, period. Or they acting like they want to fuck with you, and they don't even want nothing from you but your material shit. Or you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you've been on that bullshit, if you've been treating the divine feminine wrong, like Karma said, I am about to wham, bam, bam, a lot of the folks right now. And while you over here learning from your mistakes, learning from the things that you need to do, moving in silence, paying attention, realizing your capability, these people are going through it. These people are going through it. Look, it literally says you're not switching sides if people gave you no choice. People will give you no choice but to choose yourself. People will give you no choice. And I mean, we'll be in a relationship with somebody for years, and you will keep choosing that person every single time, running back to that person every single time, choosing that person every single time. But then that doesn't stop them. They don't realize what they got, right? Until you know what I'm saying, the last straw happened, and now, you feel what I'm saying, a couple years that went by, now you done got a lot of the karma that you done dished out. Now you like, damn, I can't, like, damn, it is hurtful to be a cheater. Damn, it is hurtful to just do shit over and over again, even though people are saying not to. It's hurtful. I don't know. I'm hearing somebody mama switched up on them. Somebody mama got tired of their shit and switched up on them. Thank you. Yep, somebody mama switched up because they was sick of that shit. You know how, like, and that's one thing I feel like as a mother, I have a son. And I've always thought about the future, you know. I'm like, if he ever grow up and disrespect a woman, oh my God, I don't give a I love my baby. Okay? I love my baby. But he ain't finna be out here embarrassing me. He not finna be out here embarrassing me. And ain't even finna come to me with second baby mama. And you talking about she crazy and bald headed. Sir. So you out here making broken homes? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, when are we gonna have that conversation with our son? Sit down and have that conversation. So you brought another woman in my house and now you're not talking to her no more? So you just bouncing a woman to woman, breaking hearts? Like, get what I'm saying? What the fuck? Is you cool? I'm carrying you by your ear to go get tested. Stop fucking playing with me in my house. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? With me meeting people and turns out it didn't work out. Don't keep bringing people to my house. Because then it's somebody's mom is because I'm hearing like her be like, you just disrespectful. If a person wants to be upset with you for ghosting them or making them feel some type of way, and you're bringing them to your mom's home, they could possibly go to the mom's home, and you know what I'm saying. And this is why somebody probably got cut off, because they was tired of the drama at their house for no reason. But you could just be honest with people. And try that. Tell the motherfucker how you feel. If it's the truth, you got it off of you. I don't know. I don't understand why people think that when you tell the truth, like, you feel what I'm saying? No, when it's the truth, you know what I'm saying? Well, you can tell it's a lie. You can say it's this. You can dissect it and make it seem like it's not the truth. You can go around. You can go about it. You can keep asking. You can do the same shit. It's the truth. It's the same story. It's gonna be the same shit every single time. And that's what people don't like. People don't like it that you're able to stand in your truth. Let's say somebody let's say somebody had, you know, they was cool with somebody, like friends, right? And they were friends with benefits. Let's say that, right? They were friends with benefits. This type of person will be upset with you because you're not taking it seriously enough to allow them to manipulate you. They somewhere off in Delulu land thinking that this is a relationship, and you told them, hey, we're just having fun. Or they told you, hey, I'm not really looking for a relationship. I'm not really looking to be married. Right? Boom, ding, 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 ding. And that person is still fucking with you after that. Trust and believe. Like, some people do get off in delusional land thinking shit is da 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 da. But I'm telling you, if you're able to stay anchored down in that truth, motherfuckers would be so pissed at you. What? You're not gonna try to make it a relationship? You're not gonna try to, you know, manipulate me into doing some shit I don't want to do? Like, no. This is what it is right here. This is what it is. We're friends with benefits. Da da da. Now you asking questions about this and the third. I told you what it was. That's what it is. Because people are crazy. People don't want to just be honest about anything. They don't want to be honest with you. They don't want to be honest with themselves. They don't want to be honest with their mom. They don't want to be honest with no fucking body. So they want to manipulate everything around them because they think they're in control. Because if you being okay with just being there, friends with benefits is not good enough, because how dare you make a decision without them manipulating you into that decision? Right? And this is the irritating part about these people, is that when they finally go through it, they get glimpses of you. They literally probably hear your voice or some shit. I'm telling you. And that's how they know that what they're going through is because of you. Somebody ancestors is whooping their ass. Because I just keep seeing like these like dark ghost-like things coming, like, and this person would try to come towards you, and they would just come and just bing, 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 hit them everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? And then this person is knocked back or something. Like, this is what I'm seeing. Like when it comes to like, that's why I was like, somebody ancestors is on that ass. It could be their ancestors or yours. Because see, other people's ancestors do the same thing too. When you don't do what you're called to do, oh baby, they be like, okay. So we called you to break generational curses. We brought this nice young lady into your life, this nice young man into your life, and instead of you breaking the generational curses, you gonna play with them? That little speech right there, you already know it came after. You already know what they did after. Hard work pays off. Hi, Steve. Hard work pays off, and it does. I'm telling you guys, continue to keep transforming. Continue to keep closing out these cycles. Y'all are shifting, and it feels funny because you've never been here before. It doesn't feel funny because it's wrong. You've never been in this type of shift before. Thank you. You literally... It's like now time. It's you time. It's me time. Because I'm looking at this card. What about you and your needs? Like, how long are you going to put that off? How long are you going to put off you and your needs for someone else's? How long are you going to continue to date people and just accept anything? Or have friendships and just accept anything? No. Right? No. It literally says, new year, new you, new boo. That's what's telling you to take action. That's why this is at the bottom of the deck here, 1011. It literally says take action. It says this is a call to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you accomplish what you set out to do. Those with the patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Okay, I pulled these cards earlier, but that was at the bottom of the deck of the angel numbers. Okay. When I first got on, I had pulled cards, so that's why I'm like, somebody gaining more followers, likes, and comments. Okay. Make sure you engage with your followers, okay, as much as you can. As much as you can. That engagement with your followers is everything. I don't necessarily, I try to comment, something when people comment, but I also go to other people's pages. Like if I see you following me, I'm going to go to your page. If you're live, if you're a content creator, if I like it, I'm going to like it. Love it. Comment. Repost. Share. I'm going to do the whole thing. So if you guys are content creators, it was just 1212. If you guys are content creators, do not be afraid. Now, I don't know about sending me your information. I've had a lot of people send me their content, and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But I like to naturally come across content. I don't want nobody content to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is not being seen. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if I am on TikTok and I see you, I'm going to come support, okay? Three, three, three. Seen that this morning. Let go of control and get some rest. Because we can't control other people, hell, we damn near can't even control some of the stuff in our own damn life, right? You can't control if your car breaks down, for real. I mean, you can, but sometimes it just, you get a flat tire, right? You can't really control that all the time, you know? So instead of, you know, this is just a perfect example. Let's say you're out and you're going somewhere, right? And you end up getting a flat tire. I'm not gonna be late, if anything, if you change the flat tire or anything like that, but you get a flat tire, right? Instead of sitting there banging on your steering wheel, understand that rejection is protection. This is how you release control and surrender to situations. You say, what can I learn from this? What did I run over? Evaluate the situation. Sometimes you didn't run over anything, and that is the universe stopping you from getting to a place or being at a place where you could have, you know what I'm saying? Something bad could have happened to you type shit. You know how many times I was told like I would lose my keys or something. And I would just be so frustrated because I lost my fucking keys. Like, what the fuck? Now I know when I lose my keys, that's my ancestors hiding them from me so I can slow down and take my time before I leave, right? But I used to be so frustrated. Like, what the fuck? Da, 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 like tearing my house up looking for the keys. And then as soon as I sat down and calmed down and was like, I went and I did something and I found the keys. And then I was able to leave. It just always made me feel like one time I even heard like the place that I was going to, like I went to the place and they had just got robbed. Like they had just got robbed when I got there. Everything was clearing out. And I couldn't even go in the store type shit. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit I want y'all to believe in when it's things that are happening, especially things that are out of your control. Understand rejection is protection. Understand that you are being protected from a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying? You got favor over your life. And favor, it ain't fair. So get some rest. All right. How long I've been on here? All right, I'm about to start personal readings in a moment. So I'm going to put my Cash App up here. I'm still pull some more cards for the collective. But if you guys want to get a personal reading, do not be shy. You guys can send anything from $1 to $200 for a personal reading. Just be reasonable about the type of reading you want, okay? If you guys want to get a full reading, you already know. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know you should be sending more than $1, okay? You want more than one question? Like, let's say you just want a series of questions. You can send $5 for that many questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just let me know what it is that you want when you send, okay? So in the comment section, if you are going to send, I'd appreciate it if you guys are letting me know that you guys are going to send. So when I receive it, I can be on point with who sent what and all these things, okay? How do you get on the list? So you Cash App me or you PayPal me. My PayPal is in, I can put my PayPal up there, but my Cash App is up here at the top of the comment section, okay? So yeah, all right. If you guys also want to send a tip, my Cash App is available. And also, if you guys want to book me in my Etsy shop because you don't have Cash App or PayPal, you're going to have to pay regular price for readings, okay? All right. I just want to dance. I just want to dance. I just sung that song because it's like a meme that like I see all the time. But I want y'all to pay attention to a lot of the words that these people are saying. And that song in particular, that's why I don't really sing. That's why I don't really sing the words to a lot of songs anymore. Because this song in particular, he's kind of like mad that this one girl that he likes has a man and she don't want to talk to him. Come on, he not letting up. I just wanted it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and then here's the part for me with men like this, and this is why I don't want to sing the song or like kind of participate in that, because if I'm telling you that I'm in a relationship, you not respecting that relationship is supposed to make me feel what? You know? And this is the reason why a lot of women are just opting out of being in relationships in general, because you can't even be married without somebody being like, oh, well, I mean, you can be married, but we can be friends. You can have a friend, or you can make a commitment to God. This is the part that really pisses me off about people. Oh, you can make a commitment to somebody, to God, with God, right? But then when they want you, you're supposed to be available for them. Like that's what they think in their mind. Like, you always wanted to cheat, or you always wanted to. That's what I'm thinking. It like this is where they're at with it, because they cheat or because they go through life thinking that commitments ain't shit. They think everybody else's commitments ain't shit. They do. So I would just definitely be careful with people like that. I don't know why I needed to say that. Like, let's get some clarifying cards out here for the collective. Why is the World card out here? Oh, you finally stood up for yourself. Leo is coming out here too. Seven of Wands. Yeah. You stood up for yourself after feeling this mental anguish. Nine of Swords. There's so much going on with this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, maybe that's why I said somebody throat chakra is activated. Throat chakra is activating or something. It's something going on, because somebody about to start speaking up for themselves. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. This is the old energy here, right? This is what you're closing out. You not being able to speak up for yourself. You being afraid to speak up for yourself. You sitting in the hurt, pain, and betrayal without actually doing something about it. That's cooked. That's done. And I feel like I feel like this is just this Page of Swords because the Eight of Wands came out and the Page of Swords came out too. And this is right now is reminding me of somebody who just rapid fire is just telling somebody off. Like rapid fire. Like the and this and that and boom, 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 boom. And it's gonna throw people off. That's what it is. It's gonna throw people off. And some people may even fall in love with you for that shit. Some people may actually like you more because you finally said your piece. You finally said how you felt. You finally started to put up defenses. You finally started to create, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to create a healthy space for myself to be able to express myself. And sometimes we're waiting on that healthy space. We're waiting on somebody else to create a healthy space to express yourself. But you don't need nobody else to be. You just create that healthy space within yourself. You say, hey, my feelings are valid. The fuck? Hey, Mimi. That's how this is a conversation that I have with myself when I'm about to confront someone, right? My feelings are valid. The way that I feel is valid. I don't need to necessarily hear what the person has to say in some situations, because I feel like they're just gonna lie, or they're just gonna try to manipulate the situation to go in their favor, right? So sometimes it's just like I'm going in with the understanding that I'm gonna be the motherfucker if they have to, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the heartbeat. To have the, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna be the one talking, right? And even when I get upset, this is why I don't like getting upset, because I get so I be turning into a beast. I'm talking and you about to interrupt me. I'm motherfucking talking. I know when my throat chakra activated, when I was like, I'm not done. I let you fucking talk my ear off about bullshit. Now it's my fucking turn. Here's the fucking facts, bitch. Bitch. That's what this for me, this patient source and this Eight of Wands. Like, rapid fire communication. Like, straight facts. Left no fucking crumbs, okay? Just ate them up, ate them up, ate them up, ate them up. That's what it reminds me of. And you know how many people be like, oh, it's about time you finally said something. It's about time you finally swung back. Like, what? It's like people gonna be proud of you. People gonna now like, oh yeah, like now I'm gonna be your friend because I feel like you're gonna tell me. You know what I'm saying? People want to be told the truth, regardless of how many people want to not, be deny their accountability. Like, you'd be surprised how many people they'll sit there and play in your face until you give them that rapid fire, until you give them that, hey, look, check this out, partner. Hey, fold them. Hey, look. Gangsta G. Hey, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna kick this shit to you. Hey, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but you can't come over here with that fucking shit no more. You can't come over here with that shit. Find it. Find it. I don't give a fuck where, you know what I'm saying, where you go find it, but you can't find it here. Okay? I'm hearing somebody be like, I put up with all your shit. Like... I'm hearing it. Like, I put up with all your shit for years, and you just started like, yes. And I'm laughing because I know when you finally get it off your chest, you're probably going to laugh. You're probably going to laugh at what this person's response to that is going to be. You're probably going to be like, oh, yeah, this motherfucker think I'm fucking playing with him. I think I'm fucking playing. Yes. And I normally wouldn't condone people crashing out or getting that mad. But I'm telling y'all, I don't think this could be helped. I think you've been pushing down how you feel for so long. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. It's just making me feel like you've been pushing it down for so long. You've been feeling some type of way for real, crying at night for so long. It's like, literally, like that breath I just took, like, and it's just gonna flow. You don't gotta worry about getting all the words right. You don't gotta worry about, you feel what I'm saying? Like, knowing what to say because you experienced it and your truth is always going to be your truth. I'm literally seeing somebody's face be like, what? Like, what? Like, confused. Can't say shit. Can't say shit. Like I said, you've been holding this in for a while. And that is the completion. That's why I pulled clarification cards for the World card here. So this is what is completing here. You being able to express yourself. You're completing this cycle of you feeling weak or hopeless or helpless. I don't know why I'm hearing this. It's like, because I see this card, your enemies are going through it right now, right? And I'm like, yes, now is the time. Now is the time to tell a motherfucker what's up. Yeah, because they already going through it. So then it's like, they're kind of weak right now because they've been putting their energy trying to fix everything else. So now's the time. As soon as they try to come over there with that entitled shit, go ahead and let them fucking have it. Go ahead and let them have it. You don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe nobody nothing in this life. You don't owe them to be able to keep that inside of you. That's why I was talking about earlier. Like, you keeping that stuff inside is literally going to cause an illness. It's literally going to, make you sick from the inside out. You not allowing your throat chakra to activate, trying to hold yourself back, you're literally going to have a fucking cold. In the summertime at that. Like, for real, I'm telling y'all, that's what happens. When you don't speak up, when it's time to speak up, you get sick. Because you can't keep that inside your body. You can't. It's got to come out some type of way. Everything is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. Not just the, you know what I'm saying, what we think, oh, intuition, oh, because we can channel, oh, the psychic. No, that's spiritual, but also like your body and the response that it takes is also spiritual as well. If you've been working on your chakra points and those chakra points get blocked at any moment, your body's response to that is going to tell you. I'm telling you, it's going to tell you. Right? It even, like, sometimes it tells you about like what sickness you have. You know what I'm saying? If you have some sort of sickness, if you can pinpoint the chakra point and get that nutrients inside of your body, I'm telling you, if you're missing greens, like let's say your iron is low or something like that, and you need to eat more greens, you know, that's what's going to show up. Your iron's going to be low. Maybe you need to speak from the heart. Follow your heart. Right? Because you need greens, right? So you're going to eat up all them greens and your iron's going to go up and you're going to start feeling good. You're going to start being able to just flow through life. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, that's how it works. Your body's not hard to figure out. You just have to learn the cues that happens. I know when my intuition goes off, and not everybody's intuition is like this, but I know my intuition specifically, when my stomach, it doesn't necessarily hurt, but it definitely is like a noticeable uncomfortableness when my intuition is going off, and I'm like, immediately pissed. Immediately. And it took me some time to realize what my nervous system feeling uncomfortable was, and my intuition, because it was like, at one point my nervous system was feeling some type of way, but it was my intuition, but then I will be like, dang, like, is it my intuition feeling some type of way? Is it my nervous system? Because if it's your nervous system feeling uncomfortable, you have to think about what you are used to. So if you are used to people treating you wrong, lying, manipulating, doing all that extra shit, if your nervous system is going off, that means that it's the opposite. Right? Because your nervous system is not it's used to being survival of the fittest. It's used to people, taking advantage of you or something. You feel what I'm saying? So, that if that was what was happening, then you would find comfort in the familiarness of it. Does that make sense? Versus if you are coming out of that, if you want to get people to love on you, for real, your nervous system is gonna be like, well, what's going on? This is love. I ain't used to that. I'm used to motherfuckers cussing me the fuck out. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So just, maybe it's just like reevaluate like what your body is telling you. Because that is something that is really like your body is carrying you through this life, so you want to be able to listen to your body just as much as you listen to your mind, you listen to your spirit, listen to your body. Okay? I just wanna dance. I'm still singing the damn song. Okay. Personal readings. I did put my Cash App up here if you guys needed it. If you guys want to send a tip, or if you guys would like to receive a reading, you guys already know you only send $1 to $200, however much you want to send for your reading. That way, everybody gets the opportunity to have one. Okay, because I know, like, my regular customers don't mind paying regular prices, but I do want to bring in more customers, so I can, reach out to more people in their spiritual path. Mimi is here. Literally, Miss Harper is here, and Miss Harper is like literally my A1 day one. Like, I kid y'all not, this lady has been with me for like what, 5-6 years now. It's Harper. I love her so much. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, before I was even receiving readings, getting a lot of people wanting to get readings. 6 years, yes, yes. I mean, from the other pages, like. Like, from the other pages, like, was like, where's she at? Da, 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 da. Like, looking for me. You feel what I'm saying? When I lost my page, then I seen her again. It was something. It was something. We ended up reconnecting or something. I had her number or something. We just kept it going. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I know for sure that that what I bring to spirituality is life changing. Yes, I know for sure. Just I always get DMs from people. Oh my God, you came at me during the time of my life where I was so lost. Oh my God, cause I just got a message like that, and I'm telling y'all, I just want to be able to reach more people. When it comes to the journey. When I think just everything about me is like it's gonna wake you the fuck up. Especially like y'all know, like I went through a journey of me feeling like I gotta get on the internet and be perfect in order for people to like my shit, in order for people to comment, in order for people to rush towards me type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And now, like ever since I stopped caring, ever since I stopped like being like, you know what, this is what I look like right now, and I'm not gonna keep trying to like go out my way because you know what I'm saying. That's what I used to do. This is people pleasing. That was the people pleaser in me. Thank you. That felt like I needed to please people in order for me to I needed to be visually pleasing in order for me to actually be saying some shit. Like I'm actually saying some shit, but because my fire alarm, or because you know what I'm saying, because my hair, because I'm not, dressed up, or because, my background, and because, whatever the fuck it is that makes people, shy away from the message. Like I feel like that was something that I needed to get over in order for me to actually start to go viral and receive actual recognition, because it was like, man, like I was so ready to please y'all. Like I was so ready to just, do all the things, but then it's like, but when I'm going through something, you feel what I'm saying? That's me putting on a mask for y'all, right? When I'm going through something and I don't feel like doing my hair and I don't feel like doing and I might do my hair after I get off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like I was putting on a mask because I was going through so much at the time. Like that's not how I really felt. That's not how I really felt. So anyway, yes, personal readings. I cannot believe it's been 6 years. It's just like flew by. I'm like, Power is 4 now. So I was going on for because Power was pretty young when I met you. I think Power was pretty young when I met you. He's 4 now. So yeah. And thank you for thinking about my side. I appreciate it dearly. I just want to dance. Hey, how are you? How are you, Jay Woods? Thank you so much for the heart me. Oh, you came in pretty late, Mimi. Did you want me to send you the collective reading? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I can send it to your DM on TikTok. I can send it to your DM on TikTok. I don't remember the last time you said you wanted to get one, so let me know. Y'all know once I get hungry. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. Well, let's give it. I don't know. Something's telling me to wait a couple more seconds before I jump off. But yeah. Yeah. So, how it's been working is you can send $1 to however much you want to my Cash App, okay? Which I put a $200 cap, but you don't have to send $200. That's just if people who want expensive readings and don't want to pay a little amount, okay? They can pay as much as they heart desire. But here goes my Cash App at the top of the comments, okay? So yeah, if you want a card pull, you send a decent amount for a card pull and you get one. Oh. I don't know what it is about people not liking other people's laughter. Like, I get it, like, you insecure, you feel the type of way, and you feel like when everybody laughing, they laughing at you, but that's not necessarily the case. Other people are allowed to be happy. Just because you're going through whatever healing process you're going through does not give you the right to tell everybody else that they shouldn't be happy. You know? Does it make sense? Okay, I see what's going on. They shouldn't be happy. You know? Does it make sense? Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay. Okay. What type of reading? Oh, you said general. You said general in the what you mean? I'm gonna pull some of my healing cards. I'll get you some signs and synchronicities, and then I'm gonna pull some angel numbers. Them angel numbers be on point. Them angel numbers be on point. Cheryl Harper. Let's get a general read for her. Anything she needs to know. Only the spirit guides and spirit teams for her highest and greatest good. Okay, nobody else. All right. Baby. I'm trying to put my Cash App back up there just in case. They told me to sit by for a second, so I'm gonna put my Cash App back up there. Okay. So we have earth signs that came out. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the number 18 was Coyote that came out first. That Coyote is some sneaky shit. Somebody being sneaky. Could be your earth sign that's being sneaky. Don't always necessarily have to be a bad thing. This could be you being sneaky, like you moving in silence. But this Coyote is giving like he is sneaking into the shed with the sheep. He looks like he looking to see to do some shit. 9 is out here and Sagittarius came out. 9 and 18 is doubled the number. Something is doubled. Something is doubled or something is subtracted against itself. What is that? Times itself. Times 2. I don't know why that's coming up, but let's just keep going. 22 and 34 is here. Earth and water signs and fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You know what I'm hearing? You're going to have to dig a little bit deeper so you can find balance within yourself with a sneaky motherfucker. If you know a person is sneaky, you don't have to get too into your feelings about it. You know, when a person, you can Uno reverse their yes every single time. I tell people all the time, a person who is manipulative are the easiest people to manipulate, because they're not going to follow their intuition when it comes to you, because they think that you are a person who would never do anything to them, or you get what I'm saying? Like, they underestimate you. This is why they're manipulating you, because they're underestimating your ability to be able to discern. So now that you have a discerning bone, I'm hearing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dig deeper on, I'm hearing like why you need to keep this person around, what this person is bringing to the table. Is this person, are you doing this because for the kids? Are you doing this because this, or motherfucker gonna pay you child support because you ain't finna just take care of these kids by yourself? Like, where it's just asking you to like dig deeper on your reasoning when it comes to, instead of like adding more stuff to the basket, like this person does something else, and then like you're like, oh, they did it again. Fuck. Oh, da 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 da. Now you know they move. Confirmation silence. Now you know they move. Now you know how they gonna move through pattern recognition. So you don't have to continue to keep. You feel what I'm saying? It's like if you know a person will jip you out of some money, right? They'll borrow some money for you and not fully pay you back or something, right? When next time they come and they try to borrow some money from you, you can say no. You can give it to them and be like, you don't got to give it back to me. Just take this. You feel what I'm saying? Or you can make them sign a contract and sue their ass in court. Hey, once the person that showed their true colors, now it's not a ball in your court. Now you know. Now you know what to do. I feel like it's that collective reading was for you, ma'am. I have a second chakra out here. Get a little bit creative. This could be in a general sense too. This doesn't have to be like for a specific person, but you could have a specific person in mind. This could be in a general sense, like you just being picky about whatever. Stop letting people play with you. Look at that. I split the card at the World card and the Four of Cups. Stop. End that shit. Close out that cycle. Don't be afraid to close out that cycle with that person. Sometimes it is going to take for you to move in silence. Sometimes it is going to take for you to let people believe whatever they're going to believe. This is like, because this person probably, you probably used to people who victim blame. Like, I'm a victim. You feel what I'm saying? When something happens, it's like people who sit there and poke the bear and then talk about, oh yeah, we need to put the bear down because the bear attacked me back. Like, what? Like, these are the type of people, this is the type of energy that I'm picking up on. So in order to deal with this type of situation, you understand? You have to be creative in how you're dealing with it. Like I said, make a person sign a contract, and it don't even have to be like you're forcing that person to do it. If a person is a thief, if a person keeps borrowing money from you and not giving it back, you know how their manipulative ass will sign that fucking contract just so they can, you feel what I'm saying? Or they won't sign the contract and then you won't give them the money. Like that type of shit. You feel me? And that is like saying it without saying it. Like I'm saying, like, yeah, I'll give you the money, but you got to sign this contract, because if you don't give me the money back, I'm finna sue the shit out your ass. And you don't got to say I'm finna sue you. You just be like, you got to sign this contract in order for me to give you this money. Right? And because a lot of people are sneaky and they just want to get shit and they don't even give a damn, they'll sign anything, they'll do anything, and boom, that didn't sign their life over. Like I tell you, I'm telling you, this is why when you take your baby daddy to court, you file that he abandoned his kids. What do we have for Sheena? What else do we have for Sheena? General reading. Please let this message be clearly understood. Ashe. September 18th could be significant, or September 22nd could be significant. Somebody could be 50. I'm hearing too damn old for this shit. Ace of Swords, yep. Mm-hmm. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Mm. Other people do not have to understand why you are no longer dealing with somebody or why you're no longer taking somebody's shit. And somebody about to find out real fucking quick why you shouldn't just treat people any type of way. I feel like you're coming into this realization that you're enabling somebody. That you're enabling them not to give you equal give and take. And this has been going on for a long time. And it's stressing you the fuck out. Literally. Mm. Yeah. What's about to really show up right now in your life is the work you've done. I feel like you're gonna push past whatever it is that you were feeling that would hold you back, and you're gonna get in your Queen of Swords energy, because look at this Seven of Swords. In this deck in particular, she is about to unalive a spider, right? And I guess she kind of felt bad that she didn't take the spider outside or something like that. Or somebody tried to make her feel bad, right? But then it's like the spider should have never came in your house. It looked like it's in her kitchen. Like, you hear what I'm saying? Like, what you doing in my house? And that's exactly what it is. People should have never came for you. People should have gave back to you, gave you equal give and take. Who gives a damn what they've been through in their past or whatever the fuck will make them not even want to give somebody equal give and take, or whether or not you really didn't ask for much or whatever. It's about time motherfuckers start to give you that equal give and take back in return. They shouldn't have came over here fucking with you if they wasn't going to do it. It's time that you tell the universe what you want. Declare that shit in the air by your actions as well. Because you're definitely taking action with this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords card says don't lower your voice for anyone. They're not playing. You're not playing. Hopefully this is you. Now, I'm getting this. I'm picking it up. Kindness, okay, only exists when people are accepting of it. Yes, they're not accepting of kindness. You feel what I'm saying? If they're treating you like shit or they're making you feel like shit about it. Yeah. And this could be it too. Like, you're afraid to be left out in the cold. Like, you're afraid that, and this card right here is just, every time I'm telling you, when this card comes out, it's either somebody about to be left out in the cold or you're about to go out in the cold on your own. But I want you to realize that there's always some sort of safe house. You see how that says safe haven at the top and has an arrow? You're not going to be by yourself. Even if you by yourself, you're never by yourself. Like, understand that you have, and this is what's popping up for you too. Ask your spirit guides and spirit teams to actually move. Like, give them permission to move. Give them permission to remove anything that is in your life. Remove it from your life. Whether people have to ghost you, whether people have to, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the universe knows you. God knows your heart. This is why this saying exists. God knows your heart. He knows what you're going to be able to do and what you're not going to be able to do. Right? Type shit. So the people that need to be removed without you saying a damn thing, they will be fucking removed. Right? Some people are going to want to fuss and fight with you. And, you're just being guided right now to just let them fuss and fight and let them be mad that you're not giving to them anymore, or let them be upset because of whatever reason. You feel what I'm saying? They want to be upset about, and I just literally see, I see a person snapping on you, right? And you just sitting right here, allowing it to happen, and then other people are pulling that person's back. Like you don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to say a damn thing. When you, like, I literally want you to do that prayer. Ask for people, places, and things to be removed from your life if they're not supposed to be there. If they aren't there for your highest and greatest good. Period. Period. So what if you'll be left out in the cold? Most of the time you won't. Most of the time you won't. I've never been left out in the cold unless I was too stubborn to pay attention to my intuition. You know, would not pay attention to my intuition during the daytime, right? And be hanging out with friends or be doing shit. And when nighttime came around, nothing. Everybody went home. You get what I'm saying? It's time. It's time. You remember I was talking about that rapid fire? Yeah. Yeah. You gonna be rapid firing, all right. I don't think you understand, like, I don't think you understand how valuable you are. If people are taking from you, then you obviously have value. And that's the part that we miss. We miss the part that people want to manipulate you and take advantage of you because you have value. You have something of value, love. Yes. 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 So maybe this very much this energy where you don't really know what to do or you don't really know which way to take. But I'm telling you, I would just let it flow. If a person does something to you, that is the time to tell them. If a person I literally said that shit. If a person keeps coming, asking you for money and they know they haven't paid you back the money that they've originally asked for or some shit, right? You don't sit there and keep giving them the money without any boundary on it. You don't keep telling people, because that's what you're telling people, that you don't have boundaries. Excuse me, confirmation and excuse me. That's what you're telling people. So now they're telling you to say no. As soon as the motherfucker get on the phone that you know for and ask you for some shit, say no. No. As soon as they get on the phone, no. Like when my kids call me when I'm outside. I'm like, no. Oh, y'all ain't nothing going on? Nothing's wrong? No? Y'all just want to ask me for some shit? Y'all want me to grab some shit before I come back or something? No. Same shit. Same shit. It's the same shit. I'm telling you. Tell people no. Because you know who got you? The universe. These people obviously don't got you. So you telling them no is not gonna make you, you know what I'm saying? Like even though you might lose a friendship, or you might lose a partner, or you might lose a family member, or you might have to go find you a new place to stay. Sometimes that is the very thing that's holding you back from doing the thing that you need to do to get there. It's saying no. It's being like absolutely the fuck not. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this is the work you've been doing, and I think that you really, really want to put, some effort into showing proof that you actually been doing the work. I said I was gonna pull these angel numbers, and I pulled tarot. I got right into it. So let's pull some angel numbers, because these normally are very on point to what you need to hear. What do we need to hear? 1, 2, 3, 4. I seen that earlier when I was on live. I kid you not. At this point, and it'd be so hard. Like, at first, it was so hard for me to trust myself when I was doing these readings. I don't know why I'm saying this. Maybe this might be relevant. When I tell you I would do a reading and I would be saying all the things and then I will pull these cards. I've also seen this number 2. I'm going to pull this number 2. And then it says the exact same thing that I literally said. Tendernism. I'm just like, every time it just like eats me up, surprising me. I'm like, awesome. Anyway. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And it says good luck. Literally, you are about to take your next steps forward. You are. Okay? It says you're on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings, communicate clearly, and be sure that everything will fall to pieces. It seems like you're about to hurt a couple egos. But don't you get your ego involved. Okay? You just you just observe and you communicate clearly. Remember earlier I was talking about I see somebody going off on you, but they're being held back by other people so they can't touch you. Like this is literally what it's telling you. Like communicate clearly what it is that you need from people. Okay? Set a boundary if that's what you need to do. Cut them off if that's what you need to do. Tell them no if that's what you need to do. Do what you got to do for you. Okay? 1331. Something about these mirroring numbers here. It says good fortune. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or an encouraging message is on the way. Everything will work out in your favor. Okay? In your favor. Okay? And sometimes favor looks like this. Sometimes it does because you feel what I'm saying? You made it out. Some situations you gotta make it out of. You feel what I'm saying? In order to see, see that it's a blessing that you're gone from it. Shit, that's exactly what it is. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you might not have a friend, but they ain't really your friend. But they're not paying you back. You a mom. Fuck is anybody asking you for money for anyway? Fuck is anybody asking you to do some shit for them anyway? They should be asking to do some shit for you. Not saying everybody need to do for you and you don't need to do for them. But at the same time, like, girl, you got kids. You know what I'm saying? You got responsibilities. You got things you have to take care of. Everybody should be, I'm thinking of that and I don't even ask you for shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking of that. I'm seeing that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not around you 24/7 to be able to commute that. So it ain't even hard for people to really see what the fuck they're doing for real. This is, and I'm trying not to get mad about this because this is the part that's really like aggravating my spirit. Like as I'm picking up on the energy, like it's not hard for me to see. Hey, you're a mom. You got things going on. You got life to live. How dare I try to come in there and take and take and take and take without trying to give anything back in fucking return? Who the fuck do these people think that they fucking are? Remember at the last at the fucking end of that reading, I said you don't owe nobody shit. You don't. I don't give a fuck about a guilt trip. You ain't gotta tell people you broke either. You don't owe nobody a bitch ass thing. Like I don't know if I'm picking this up. Let's say you move into somebody's house, right? You move into somebody else and you guys agree that you're going to pay the rent and they're going to pay the rest of the bills. They're going to take care of the food. They're going to take care of everything, right? And you just take care of the rent in the home that you moved in. You have a room in that home. I don't know why I need to say that, right? So you take care of the rent. And this person comes back to you. You feel what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, well, I need a couple extra dollars because we don't have enough money for food, and I don't have enough money for this, and I don't have enough money for that, and I don't have enough money for that. I can't really pay my side of the bills, da 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 da. And you're like, well, I paid the rent. That was my side of the bargain. Like I didn't. You feel what I'm saying? Right then and there, you need to choose, right? Whether or not you gonna choose yourself and go outside with the rest of your money or do whatever you're finna do with the rest of your money. Or you gonna help this person out even though they're supposed to have had their shit together. Yes, it's a possibility that y'all could be in the dark because this person didn't pay, right? Yes, it's a possibility that this person, you feel what I'm saying, could, run off with the money that they do have and leave you with all the bills and whatever it is, right? But then there's also a possibility that this person sees that you have boundaries and they see that you don't play that shit and they actually just get right. Either way, you ain't gotta come up off shit. Not unless that's something that you actually want to do. right? Once I have done what I said I was going to do, that's all that I said that I was going to do. I didn't say that I was going to help you up too and do all this extra shit. We're roommates. So that, after that, you feel what I'm saying? That's how you know. That's how you know if a person really is your friend for real too. Like if you're met with a conflict, like, sometimes people think that they could just get over on people or they could just take advantage of people and they think it's okay to do so. You feel what I'm saying? And if you do it, they're not gonna be like, oh, I manipulated you. They're gonna be like, you went for it. They're gonna be like, yeah, your stupid ass went for it. You gave me the fucking money, so I won. The fuck? Okay. It says, this is 1221. I said I was gonna read this one too. Work with what you have, it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also get some great news soon. Take an initiative. Mm. So you will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. Mm-hmm. I'm going to read this one too. This is going to be my last card. Do you have any questions before I close it out? Put it down in the comment section if you do. 0808. Okay, it's one of my best cards. It says you are entering in a time of expansion. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously grow. And oh, somebody has their mind set on you. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, and outcomes. It says swift action. So we have taking swift action, taking action, good luck, and good fortune. Like this is literally like this is giving me like once you make that swift action, you'll be taking the initiative to move forward in your life, like in the right direction. You already are headed in the right direction. You're on the right track. We just need you to actually make the action behind that. Like just take that small little mustard seed leap of faith. Okay. Because it's giving you confirmation that it's giving you good luck for one. It's literally like your spirit guides and spirit teams are wishing you good luck on your journey. And then on top of that, giving you confirmation that you have good fortune. That fortune, the fortune is, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? So now you really like at this point, you're the only thing holding you back. That's basically what they're saying. Like you're the only person holding you back from being at peace or being at this abundant because there's just a gate here and it's at the bottom of the deck and it's definitely given like and it says your finances will miraculously improve. It's definitely given like there's some shit that's gonna come through for you. Like miraculously meaning it's gonna be money coming out of nowhere. Mm. Yeah, well that's all I have for you. Thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you so much for your donation and always trusting me for 6 years, trusting me with your energy, okay? 6 years, like, oh my God, like, period. Period. See? Now you just got to get rid of all the people that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, trying to get you to fucking spend your rent money on them. Like, like that ass. Now you just got to get the folks about it and make it, you ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to do too much. Like I said. Come up with a creative way to let them know. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know. If they ask you for $100, give them the money balled up. You feel what I'm saying? In a ball. And then they gonna put it in their pocket and be like, "Thank you," you know, da 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 da. Then they gonna get back in the car. You only gave them $1, like dead ass. Like I'm not even telling you to be rude or mean or lie to people, but it definitely is. Like somebody is taking advantage of the fact that you will give to them and give to them, and they need to know. Like they need to know what's up for real. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Congratulations on your new apartment. Okay. Bless your home with sage. All right. Burn some incense. Make sure you clear out the energy. You know, raise your windows. Bless your home. You know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Maybe just taking some time out not to answer the phone. You know? Just put your phone on silent for the next 4 or 5 days. Don't answer. Don't text nobody back. Don't answer nobody. Don't text nobody back. Right? 4 or 5 days. Right? Now this only gonna it's gonna be one or two things that's gonna happen. It's either gonna be nobody's gonna call you during that time. Oh no. Right? Nobody's gonna call you during that time because people who doing fucked up shit are, yes, you know what I'm saying? They know when you don't want to be bothered. Okay, they intuitive too. They not following their intuition because they're doing low vibrational shit. That's the reason why they're doing it, because their intuition is telling them, hey, they'll give it to me, they'll do it for me, they'll da 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 da. Okay, or you say you've been ignoring them. Okay, but or they're gonna blow your phone up. They're gonna blow your phone down. They're gonna pop up at your house. They're gonna do all types of shit. And you just gotta look at them like, what's up? Like, don't get annoyed. Don't be sitting there, you know what I'm saying, trying to give them no energy. Don't give them shit. Remember, that used to be my saying, don't give them shit. Motherfucker want to sit there and play in your face, don't give them shit. Sit there and look at them and be like, what? What is an insult? Like, I don't know what that is. Can you spell that for me so I can Google it? Like, I don't even know what that is. Like, dead ass. Like, that's exactly what somebody would have did to you, right? So I just want you to remember that. Like, these people would have probably did that same shit to you. So, throw your hands up. What's that song? Throw your hands up if you know that you're a star. Let it stand up if you know just who you are. Never give up. I was watching that with my friend the other day. Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls. That could be relevant. But yes, I'm going to give you your energy back. Okay, and I'm going to take my energy back. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. That with the collective, it does get easier. You walk away and then you just don't look back. It's, you know, and like I said, sometimes you look back and you might go back and check and see what's going on, but then you'll check and you'll just be like, okay, I'm just finna go again. Like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know. And I don't know if I know you've been here, Harper, but y'all know I don't tell people what to do. I don't tell people to leave their relationships. I just present you with this evidence or this truth and be like, look, it's the truth. If this is making you feel some type of way, if it's something that you can't put up with, you got to determine that for yourself, right? Because, baby, once you get out there, you out there. 1:11 on my clock. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, once a person play with you once, I'm going to play with me once, I'm seeing you differently. I know I got to watch my back. You feel what I'm saying? Play with me again. Oh, okay. You think this shit's sweet. You're going to do some shit on purpose. So let me just fall back. I'll just fall back. You ain't got to worry about it. Then, if I fall back and you come back playing with me again, it's playtime. Because I fucking tried to fall back. I tried to walk away, bitch. Now I'm just playing. Nah, I ain't finna fight nobody. But I'm just saying, like, for real. Now I'm finna start swinging. Because you came back over here fucking with me, and I told you with my energy I wasn't fuck wittable. I told you leave me alone. I said it. I was respectful too. So no, hell no. Don't let people play with you. Anyway, last call for personal readings. If you guys would like to receive your own personal reading, I'm going to place my Cash App back up here so you guys can send for it. If not, I'm about to jump off of here. If you guys want to send a tip, if I gave you some sort of advice that helped you, and you guys want to send a tip to my Cash App as well, those are accepted. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm gonna wait for it. My Cash App is up at the top, so I'll jump off when the timer goes out right there. Okay. If you are gonna send, make sure you put it in the comment section so I don't jump off. But if not, it's fine. It's not a requirement. I will move around. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man. Okay. All right. I do post videos daily on my page, so if you would like to go pop over there to see any more collective readings, go ahead and pop over there for me. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, hit all my buttons on my videos too. And also, if y'all watch my story, hit that like button in